as someone who's always been a marijuana advocate, one of your biggest songs is "I Get High." What do you think about the landscape changing for marijuana in America?
I think it's beautiful. Me personally, I think it's beautiful. I mean, you got to think about it. If alcohol and cigarettes are legal, it's like fucking stupid retarded for marijuana not to be legal. Like, it kind of just makes no sense. Like, because marijuana is the one, I don't call marijuana a drug, I call marijuana a plant. But, most people when they drink or they take pills or coke or, the other things you get high off of, it's not too many people that come up with bright ideas. But when you light up marijuana, that brings people together. It brings bright ideas. It brings a lot. So I love marijuana. I'm an advocate for it. Will always be. I'm a smoke till I croak. But I just think it's a good plant when used right. So definitely some people do use it wrong and lazy people give it a bad name. But for the most part, I think marijuana. Most potheads are pretty cool people, down to earth and soulful, caring people.
Sure. Now, New York still has not legalized marijuana.
No, but you could actually carry up to like 25 grams on you, and it's like a ticket in Manhattan. Like, I woke up one day and it was like, yo, you can have 25 grams on you in Manhattan and you good. And I was like, dope. You ain't know that?
Nah, I mean, I haven't been in New York. I mean, I haven't been living in New York like a year and a half, so
it's a
I haven't been
ticket.
on top of everything that's happening.
I'm pretty sure you can still get fucked in a lot of ways. Like if you do something stupid, if you get caught smoking and driving and shit like that, you're screwed. But I think other than that, it's pretty lenient in some places.
Have you ever been busted for marijuana?
You kidding me? Hell yeah, more times than I could even name or think of. I don't even know how many times I've been busted for marijuana. You know what I mean?
How many times have you been arrested? Because I remember I interviewed Wiz Khalifa. He said he's been arrested 21 times for marijuana. How many times has Styles P been arrested?
I really can't remember. I don't know. I've been arrested plenty of times for it though. Plenty.
Over 10?
I think maybe, yeah. Maybe around 10. Maybe a little less. Okay. Maybe a little more. I don't know, but I got years of it. Then it's, a few times.
And what usually happens when you get arrested for marijuana? Did you ever get locked up? Is it just a ticket?
Yeah, most of the time when you get locked up, you get a ticket. Back in the days, you used to get a ticket and pretty much leave at night. Sometimes if they want to be dickheads, you can. If you smoking, or you could get a DUI, or you could get a misdemeanor if they catch you actually smoking a joint. But then it could get reduced down to other shit. It depends on where you at and who you dealing with. You know what I mean? But for the most part, I think it's, I think cops even want to be potheads to tell you the truth, really.
Well, out here in Cali, because it's a big deal when you just get some good weed, back in the day. But now in Cali, when it's all essentially legalized, everyone got good weed, and now they really pushing the envelope to the next shit. The edibles are starting to become big. The dabs is starting to become a whole thing. Have you ever fuck around with any of that?
I don't really like edibles. I'm a vegan, so it's hard to find a good vegan edible. Actually, last time I had a vegan edible, let me shout out my man Adam from Daddy's Collectives and Pipes out there in LA. You should go through there. Fire spot. They always got fire. But I dab here and there. I haven't dabbed in a minute because I feel like every time I'm dab, I feel guilty. I free-based weed. I like to dab either in my crib or with the homies. I don't like to dab too much because you got to make sure you get safe wax. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the wax ain't that safe. So I'm more of a flower guy. I try to stick with the plant, but I do dab here and there.